You see what happened yesterday against PSG and Tottenham. What happened yesterday? That final or Super Cup final when PSG and Tottenham played yesterday. It shows a lot of things. You know, there's difference from mid-table coach and a big coach, a big club coach. When you see this mid-table coach like this Brentford coach that Tottenham collected, Frank, this man was already dominating the game at the first half. This coach was already disturbing and giving the huge problem to PSG at the midfield. You know, when Vitinha cannot play in PSG, then forget it. PSG is dead. As long as you can silence Vitinha, there's nothing PSG can do. And at the first half, that was exactly what Tottenham were doing to PSG. They disturbed Tottenham. They disturbed PSG. They were in possession. They were doing the most dangerous moves. Tottenham were the one that had the first big chances. Tottenham were the one dominating the game until the second half. And when they started the second half with the same squad, that's why as a coach, you need to know, you need to identify your winning team. You see these players Tottenham used for the first half. To me, if I'm the coach, I will say this will be my winning team. This will be my winning team. This will be my first 11, because those players that were dedicated, they gave that everything until the coach started making wrong decisions in terms of changes. All the whole substitute the coach made, it was only Solanka that I was okay. This guy, because of Richarlison had the yellow card and he's beginning to show some aggressiveness. That's why it is good to stop him out, because of to avoid red card. It was only Solanka I was like, okay, this one is okay. This one can disturb the way Richarlison is disturbing. But removing some players at your midfield, it was a huge damage, because that Bentancur that was at that midfield, that guy was doing a fantastic job. When you stop all those people there out, then you see you gave PSG that real, like, that favorite meal. You gave PSG that favorite meal. PSG want you to fall back, and when you fall back, they will destroy you. That was what happened from 70 minutes or 75 minutes. That was what started happening at that 75 minutes. Tottenham all went back, and that was the worst decision the coach would ever make again. You know, when it was Manchester United versus Tottenham at the Europa League final, if you notice that at the dying minute, Man United, Tottenham went back on for Man United. They were protecting that one goal. Last season, we don't have the kind of player we have now, so it was difficult for us to equalize and come back to the fighting of the final. So yesterday, PSG know how to use those kind of opportunity. When a team is falling back, PSG destroy them. So to me, coach in the mid-table that don't usually play trophy, they just play honorary matches. They don't play final. They don't understand how the final works in terms of big occasion like this UEFA Super Cup yesterday. It shows, because if you are a coach that usually play final, you are in a big club that usually play final, you understand that very game you will be communicating with your players. You will know that energy before you sub them out. You'll be asking them questions, because that team already, that are winning team, they are playing. You don't have to just sub them out. So yesterday was a big lesson for the coach to understand and try to re-strategize himself again, look for another tactics, and understand that this team that played PSG at the first half, this team are the main squad. The squad that played Tottenham first half till the 70 minutes before the coach started making some wrong substitute. Those guys that played the first half, those team are his winning team. He should take note and learn from the mistake. Thank you.